see who else we have here. We have, looks like we have KK6EOL. I think I have that right. Kilo 6 Echo Oscar Lima. And that's a visitor. That's Matt in Texas. And so let's go ahead and get a call out, if we could, from out west. John, WA6LJS, could you put out a call for us, please, sir?
Wilco, this is WA6LJS relay credit control for this Tuesday evening Air Force Flyers 40-meter net. We're looking for check-ins, either members or visitors. Call out. All quiet out west. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, I'm hearing somebody way down in the mud. I can't make it out. Can anybody copy that station calling?
Relay.
Go ahead, relay.
Yeah, K4YDB, Justin is on Echolink, and I just told him I'd relay him in. That might have been him. He's having a hard time here with some interference there, but please put KB7 LAK Justin on the roll tonight.
Okay, I got him on the list here, KB7LAK. Good evening to you, Justin. We got you on the list. Okay, let's see if we could get a call out from out east there. Charlie, can you put out a call, K4YDB, WB5DRI? Okay, thank you, Charlie. Well, we've been joined by a couple of other stations here. It looks like, well, we mentioned already, Bob mentioned KB7LAK Justin, so good evening to you, Justin. And then we got N6 Zulu Bravo, Peter out in California, who's also joined us on NetLogger. So we've got him on the list there. Well, let me go ahead and give the questions tonight, the questions here. I guess Charlie probably has them up on the live stream. But these are a couple of questions courtesy of Lee Bagan, N5BE. And I hear some talking in the background on the SDR. I don't know if that's off in the distance or what, on this frequency, I guess, but maybe they don't hear us or something. No, I think I'm listening. I haven't changed my SDRs. I'm sorry. Let me change the SDRs. Charlie, can you read off the questions? Well, I sent them to you in an email. That's okay. Let me go ahead and give the questions, and then I'll change the SDRs over here. I'm listening to conversation that's on another frequency. I'm sorry about that, guys. I didn't get the SDRs changed yet. But the first question has to do with Hope Thunder was a multi-nation air exercise held yearly in the Philippines. And up until 1992, it was held at Clark Air Force Base. After 1992, where was this exercise moved to, and what is it called now? And the possible answers, well, let me give the question again. Cope Thunder was a multi-nation air exercise held yearly in the Philippines. And up until 92, it was held at Clark Air Force Base in the Philippines. After 1992, where was the exercise moved to, and what is it called now? And the possible answers are Alpha, Guam, Cope Thunder, Bravo, Alaska, Red Flag, Charlie, Hawaii, Green Flag, Delta, Singapore, Cathay, Endeavor. So the possible answers are Alpha, Guam, Cope Thunder, Bravo, Alaska, Red Flag, green flag, Delta, Singapore, Satay, Endeavor. Singapore, Satay, Endeavor. And the second question is, the Marine Corps has its own unique weapons and tactics instructor course, similar to Top Gun at Fallon and the USAF Weapons School at Nellis. It's called MAWTS-1 and is unique to the U.S. Marine Corps mission. Can you name the location of the school for this Marine Corps school? Can you name the location of this Marine Corps school? And so the Marine Corps has their own unique weapons and tactics instructor course that's similar to Top Gun and the USAF Weapons School at Nellis. And it's called MAWTS-1, which stands for Marine Aviation Weapons and Tactics Squadron 1. And the possible answers are Alpha, MCAS, New River, Bravo, MCAS, Yuma, Charlie, MCAS, Beaufort, and Delta, Camp Lejeune. So the possible answers are Alpha, MCAS, New River, Bravo, MCAS, Yuma, Charlie, MCAS, Beaufort, and Delta, Camp Lejeune. So, and also note the answers are paired, Alpha, Alpha, or Bravo, Bravo, etc. So does anybody need any repeats on the questions? Bravo was MCAS Yuma on the second question. Bravo on the first question was Alaska, red flag. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. Let's see. First on the list this evening. Let's go ahead and stand by a second. Lee, why don't you go ahead and take your turn, and we'll proceed from there. N5BE, you're up for the net, sir. WB5 to your right. Okay, Lee, real fine. N5BE, WB5DRI. Well, thanks again for the great questions, Lee, and we'll see how this comes out with folks. I think there are some very good questions here tonight. And I was just wondering, the visitors that we have this evening, welcome to the net. Does anybody on the visitors need to be a short timer? Do you need to, for me to take you at the top of the list here, or are you going to be able to stick around, I guess is the question for the visitors. Over. I'm sorry, I didn't get the call sign. Oh, Schmitty, Whiskey 9 Echo Kilo Papa. You need to be a short timer here? Okay, Schmitty, go ahead and take your turn. Okay, Smitty. Well, thanks for joining us this evening, and we'll hope to talk to you some more tomorrow on the net, on the 20-meter net in the morning at 10 o'clock Central Time on 14.29 or 0. So 73 to you, Smitty. Thanks for joining us tonight. Break with you. Let's go to Steve. King Queen 4H Hotel Juliet November. K4YDB out in Florida there. Steve, you're up for the net this evening. WB5DRI.
All right, thanks, Brian. Total guess, I have no idea, and I just like Guam, so we'll go Alpha Alpha, but I have no earthly idea what it is. Other than that, I got nothing, so back to you, Brian.
Okay, Steve, well, you're an S9 with me here in San Antonio. Good signal. Good to hear you this evening, and we got your answers there. It's Alpha Alpha. So break with you. Let's go on, move on here. Move it right along to Chief Mike up near Oklahoma City. He'll know the answer to these questions. WW5ENZ. You're up, Mike.
Okay, yeah, I don't know a single thing about these questions. Other than the fact that I lived in California for a while, and so I've heard a lot of talk about Yuma and El Centro, all lot of stuff like that. I don't know. I'm going to just go Bravo, Bravo. What the heck? I don't have a clue. But anyway, it's a lot of fun. It's past my bedtime anyway, so I'm just guessing. Anyway, good to hear everybody. Great signals tonight. It's just a lot of everyone else thinks they're great signals tonight, and this band is usually really, really loaded, but you can't beat it. I can hear California, I can hear Georgia, and all of Texas, and Kansas, and Oklahoma. Everybody comes in loud. The only thing is we just got a lot of QRL. Anyway, okay, I'm going to get, what I say, Bravo, throw me down for Bravo, Bravo. It's probably not even close to being right, so nobody copied me. WW5ENZ, area fax to WB5DRI.
Okay, Mike, we got you down for Bravo, Bravo. So let's go ahead and move on. Good to hear you tonight. You're a solid S9 with me here in San Antonio, too. So good signal, Mike, and glad you were able to make it in here tonight. Break with WW5ENZ. Let's go to WA6LJS. John, out in Hamul. You're up, John, WB5DRI. Okay, John, very good. Got you down for Bravo, Bravo. Let's keep it moving here. Break with WA6LJS. Let's go to W5OG. And Dale, thanks again for all your help tonight. You're up, sir. WB5GRI.
Okay, fine, Brian. Yeah, very good evening. It's W5OG. Yeah, I came down here and called, I don't know, half a dozen times to see if there's anybody using 7235. No answer. No answer. And then I went back up and told everybody. When I came back down here, there was apparently there is another net that starts at the same time on 7234, but they apparently didn't hear me. And prior to that, we had already started some discussions here, so I'm sure that they heard us. Anyway, I guess they moved their net someplace else. Otherwise, we would have had to have done it. But I know that I was here first. So anyway, that's the story on that. But you know, that's I'm not quibbling. We could move again. You know, there's no big deal. Nobody has license on any of these. Well, no, I can't say that. We don't have. You know, the frequency is not any more ours than it is anybody else's. But we all know that. We'll all get along, and it'll all work out just fine. And yeah, I came to the conclusion that it was probably Bravo because of I think the second one is Yuma. So that's a pretty good indication that Bravo was right. And then Chief Mike, who is never wrong, said that. So that's good. Put me down for Bravo. Somebody else is doing the net logging now. I don't know. I've kind of kept hands up. Whenever I go to put something in there, bingo, it was already there. So it was kind of like telepathy. I don't have to use a keyboard anymore. Oh, mighty fine. Good signals all around. I'm not even using an SDR there, Brian. Back to net, WB5DRI, W5OG.
Okay, Dale, real fine. Well, you're very, very strong with me here also this evening, much over the 9 mark. I'd say 10 or 15 over 9. So good signal and good to hear you. We got your answers as Bravo. It sounds like we've got a line going here. So break with you. Let's go to our commander, K4YDB, Bob, up in Boise, Idaho. You're up, sir. WB5GRI. Okay, Bob, K1BOB, WB5DRI. All good on everything, Bob, and got your answer. Bravo and bravo, and thanks for all that interesting stuff. And thanks for the question too. I saw the question today, and I've got it all ready for Saturday's net. So, and I want to thank. I think that was one of Lee's questions, so I want to thank Lee again for that. But thanks for sending it to me, Bob. And let's see, break with you. Let's go up to back to Nebraska and talk to Mike there, KF0OPE. Mike, good evening, and how's that new job going with the new airplane there? You're up, sir. WB5DRI.
Well, good evening, Brian. All the flyers, visitors on the net tonight. Their new job is going really well. Don't have any complaints. There's nothing to dislike about it. As for the question tonight, I'm gonna go with Bravo.
Okay, real fine, Mike. Well, good to have you with us tonight. We got your answers there. Bravo, bravo. Let's keep it moving here. Break with KF0OPE. Let's go to Matt, south of Houston, one of our visitors tonight. Good evening to you, Matt. KJ5BSW. What do you have for our net tonight, Matt? You're up, sir. WB5DRI. Okay, Matt, did you want to take a guess at the questions here? Okay, great. We got you down for bravo, bravo. So, very good. We'll keep it moving here. Thanks again for checking in with us, Matt, and joining us tonight. Come back and join us whenever you can. And also, you might check out our 20-meter net. We're on 20 meters every day of the year on 14290 at 10 o'clock Central Time. Anyway, break with KJ5BSW. Let's go to one of our members out in Arizona, I believe, Mike. King Queen 6 Echo. I'll get it right. WB5DRI. Good evening, Mike. I'm sorry, Mike, did you ask me a question? You're about a 5 or 5, 6, and sometimes a little stronger than that with me this evening. Okay, Mike, real fine. Got you down for bravo, bravo, and good to have you in there with us tonight, Mike. Thanks for joining us, and break with you. Let's go to Charlie, K4YDB, and Charlie, thanks for joining us tonight on 40. We usually don't hear you on 40 meters all the time, but it's good to have you in here with us tonight. You're up, sir. WB5DRI.
WB5DRI, K4YDB. Well, evening, Brian. More evening to all the flyers and visitors out there. Yeah, Brian, no, I'm not on 40 meters that much. And here, the last couple of months, I've had problems with 40 meters. Well, that's the reason why. And I worked on this thing all day long and took it all apart and trying to track it down and find out where it was. And so right now I got to order some more coax, but I got it running off the Heliax I've got over here. But it's too heavy to work with. I got to bring it all the way into the shack. But anyway, it seems to be holding up right now. I'm running about 700 watts, 1.5 SWR, which normally this antenna shouldn't require much tuning on it. But I've had a hard time tuning everything up. But right now it's currently 55 degrees here. I think we're going to be about 50 is what they're anticipating tonight. But it was a beautiful day today. I spent quite a while right after the net that because it was such a nice day and working on all this wire and coax things I had to get done, and I'm stuck in a point now where I got to wait for somebody to come help me so I can get with a ladder to get another antenna down. I got one I'm gonna take down. But as far as the question goes, put me down for. I guess I'm gonna go with the Lemmings to go Bravo Bravo. Sorry I didn't get your question up there. I was lucky to get the thing running at the time the net started. And that was my last thing I had to do was just one more thing try and it worked. So I'm not gonna push any buttons until the net's over. Anyway, WB5DRI K4YDB. I'm back to net.
Okay, Charlie, real fine. K4YDB, WB5DRI. Well, we got your answers there, Charlie. Bravo, bravo, and no problem about the live stream there. Don't worry about that. The questions were pretty simple tonight, so I think everybody probably heard me when I went through the questions there. So all good on all that. So break with you. Let's keep it moving here. Next we have another visitor this evening, Matt, here in Texas. Kilo 6 Echo Oscar Lima. Matt, if you're still with us, you're up for the Flyers, sir. WB5DRI.
November 8, November India Foxtrot.
Is Matt still out there? Anybody here, Matt? KK6 EOL. Matt, are you still with us?
November 8, November India Foxtrot. Anybody got ears? Over to, please come now, over.
That November 8 station.
November 8, November India Foxtrot. Quick radio check. We're setting up for a simulated emergency test in Grand Rapids, Michigan tomorrow. How copy, over?
You're just above the noise. This is K4YDB. I'm in Cartersville, Georgia, northwest of in Georgia, northwest Georgia, up in the mountains.
Roger, Roger. Thanks for the comeback. That's it. November 8, November India Fox. I'll be clear.
He turned it, Brian, if you didn't hear him.
Okay, what was his call sign there, Charlie? November 8, November what?
I wrote it down, but I can't remember where I wrote it at. I don't remember. I don't remember.
Okay, I got it. November 8, November India Fox. Thanks for the relay there. I didn't get his name and location, but thanks for checking in with us tonight. And do come back and join us whenever you can, or check in on our 20-meter net on 14290 at 10 o'clock Central Time. So break with you. Let's keep it moving here. Let's see. I didn't hear the KK6 EOL, so we'll give him a 73. I think he must have had to move on. Let's see if we can get John in there up in Kansas. K0VAC. John, good evening. WB5DRI. Okay, John, K4YDB, WB5DRI. Well, good to hear you tonight, John, and glad you got your Flex radio updated there. And sorry you missed hearing the question there. But good to have you with us tonight. You're sounding good here in San Antonio from up in Kansas there. So break with you. Let's see if we can get Justin out in Utah. KB7LAK, you're up, sir. WB5DRI. Yeah, I'm copying you, Justin. Go ahead. Okay, real fine, Justin. KB7LAK, WB5DRI. Well, we got your answers as Bravo and Bravo, Justin. So very good. Let's keep it moving here. Next up would be another one of our visitors, N6 Zulu Bravo. Peter, I hope you're still with us out in California. You're up, sir. WB5DRI. Does anybody hear Peter? I have a feeling you might have left. Well, let's keep it moving. Let's try another visitor here. Kilo India 7 Delta India Mike. Gary up in Michigan. KI7DIM. You're up, Gary. WB5DRI.
Yeah, thank you, Brian. W5BDRI, Kilo India 7 Delta India Mike. Good evening, and thank you for the check-in there. It's my first time in the net. Yeah, WB5DRI, Kilo India 7 Delta India Mike. You got it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm copying him. He was fairly strong at the start there, Peter, Gary, but you dropped down a little bit, but I'm copying you okay now. So good to have you with us tonight, Gary, and do come back and join us again whenever you can. I'm hearing you pretty well on the radio here from up in Michigan. So break with you. Let's keep it moving. We're down to Art out in New River, Arizona. WX7 Lima. Art, good evening. You're up, Art. WB5DRI. Okay, Art, real fine. Well, we're hearing you well on the SDRs here tonight, Art. And we got your answers as Bravo and Bravo. So very good. We'll keep it moving here. Break with you. Let's go to KG5PTE. James, how's that linear coming? James, you get it all hooked up? You're up, sir. WB5DRI.
WB5DRI. Kilo Golf 5 Papa Tango Echo. This morning, I'm on the Flex tonight. I'm only on 100 watts. The linear is going to be married to the Yaesu 710. It's not going to be connected to the Flex, at least for now. So the new tuner that I'm going to pick up from Dale tomorrow the Yaesu FT710 and this ALE 811 is going to be all one unit. It's going to be for it. The Flex amplifier will come later down the road. Sorry, I was outside doing some stuff when you started the net, so I didn't hear the question, but I'll just bravo out with everybody else. How does that sound, Brian? Yeah, we're going to leave out here early in the morning. Michael and I, K4YDB, and we're going to head up to Mineola and go visit your brother Dale tomorrow and pick up the tuner, and I'm looking forward to that again. So have a lot of fun doing that on the road and meeting Dale and the family. It'll be great. Looking forward to that trip tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for letting me check in tonight. And Brian, I will turn it back to net control with answers Bravo and Bravo. And I also see my neighbor down the street here, Jake, Whiskey 7 Hotel Charlie, is monitoring on the YouTube. And no, Charlie, he will not transmit. He doesn't have a radio. He's just listening on the YouTube. But Jake, we're waving a hand to you. And we'll turn it back to you there, Brian. WB5DRI, Kilo Golf 5, Papa Tango Echo.
Okay, James, real fine. KG5PTE, WB5DRI. Well, we got your answers there, James. Bravo, and you and Mike and Dale have fun there when you get together tomorrow up in East Texas there. So I envy you guys being able to all get together like that. That's great. So have a good time, and we'll talk to you the next time. But you're sounding good here in San Antonio this evening, James. Break with you. Let's keep it moving. Looks like we have another visitor. This one from Colorado, KF0 Quebec Golf Tango, KF0QGT. John, you're up for the net, sir, if you're still with us. WB5DRI. Does anybody hear John? I don't hear him. Maybe he moved on or something. I'll put him down as not responding. Let me see if we can get Norm in here this evening. N9KJN up in Illinois. Norm, are you out there tonight? You're up, sir. WB5DRI.
WB5DRI N9KJN, yes sir. Brian, I got you 5-8 in northern Illinois. Hearing others occasionally, sporadically, but glad I could find the net this evening. I normally do much better on 40. N9KJN, that's net.
Did he turn it?
He turned it, Brian.
Back to you.
Okay, I don't think he had an answer. He probably just passed on the question there. But good to have you with us this evening, Norm. I was hearing you pretty well on the radio here, but not as good as I have in the past. But good to have you here with us this evening, Norm. Thanks for checking in with us and joining us. So let's see. That's close to the bottom of the list here, and I did want to recognize James's friend there. I think he said the call sign was Whiskey 6 Hotel Charlie. I hope I have that right, but I know he's just out there listening. But good evening to you as well there. That station that's visiting with or one of James's friends there. Break, that is the bottom of the list as I have it. Did I miss any stations, or do we have any additional last-minute check-ins to the Air Force's Flyers Club net before we get the answers on the questions? This is WB5DRI. Please call now. We've got several stations calling. Let me take the relay, and then I'll pick up the two stations calling there. What was the relay, John? WA6LJS? Okay, let me pick him up then. Thanks, John. KK6EOL, Matt, you're up. Go ahead. WB5DRI. Okay, Matt, we're very good. KK6EOL, WB5DRI. Well, simplify, Matt, and thanks for joining us tonight. And we got your answer there as bravo, bravo, very interesting. We've got somebody that's actually been to the MAWTS one there, so very good, very, very interesting. And I have to say, I don't know if you've heard me say this or not before, Matt, but my youngest son is a retired Marine officer of 23 years in the Corps, and he was a company commander in Fallujah in 2004. So he's seen more combat than probably most of us on the net here. But anyway, good to have you in there with us tonight, Matt. And please check out our website at airforcesflyersclub.org and come back and join us on our 20-meter net on 14.290 every day of the year, starting up at 10 o'clock Central Time. So break. Let me take the two stations that we're trying to check in there when we first got the relay there. Go ahead, the other stations wanting to check in. WB5DRI. Okay, real fine. Well, congratulations on getting your license upgraded there. KJ5GRE. Can I get your name and location there, over? Okay, Ross. Well, thank you for your service also there. And good to have you in there with us tonight. And again, congratulations on the upgrade there. You're welcome to join us on our net anytime on the 20-meter net or here on 40 meters on Tuesday nights. We're on here every Tuesday night, usually around 72:10, but we had to move the net tonight because of a lot of other activity on 40 meters here. But good to have you in there with us tonight, Ross. Break. The other station calling. This is WB5DRI. Please call now. Is it Kilowatt Echo 0 November Charlie? I think I might have missed a letter. QSL, I got it that time. Kilo Echo 0 Lima November Charlie. What's your name and location? Well, I'm getting a little bit of noise on the band here, but I think I got your name as Ron, but I didn't get your location. Do I have your name correct? I'm sorry, I didn't get your location.
Relay.
Go ahead, relay.
He's in Central Kansas, KT5PT. Hayes, Kansas. Hotel Alpha Yankee Sierra.
Okay.
He's in Hayes, Kansas, Brian.
Hayes, Kansas. Okay, I got it that time. Thank you very much, guys. Sorry about that. I just couldn't pick it out, but I'm hearing you okay. It's just some noise that I had on my end, I think, down here, Ron. But good to have you with us tonight. Anything else for our net? Okay, Ron, well, thank you very much for that. And you're welcome to check in with us anytime. Do come back and join us whenever you can on our nets. I think you probably heard me give the frequencies there earlier, but you're welcome to join us anytime. We love to have visitors, and good to hear you in there from Hayes, Kansas tonight. Break that is the bottom of the list. I'm going to have Lee go ahead and give the answers since these are his questions, and then we can go with a quick 73 round here. N5BE, you're up, sir. Okay, Lee. Well, thank you for those questions, and always enjoy your answers there. And hang in there as long as you want to, as long as you can. But 73 is to you, Lee. Have a good evening there. Let's keep it moving here. I think W9EKP checked out with us. He gave his 73s earlier. So next up, I believe, would be King Queen 4, Hotel Juliet November. Steve, out in Florida. You're up, Steve. WB5DRI.
Well, the problem was I was first on the list, and I didn't get a chance to look it up. I had no idea. I was just truly guessing at it, so I didn't have a lemming line to follow. But yeah, it's a good question, and we'll say 73s and try to catch up. We'll be on Ethelink probably right after the net here. K4 HJN is back to net control there, Brian.
Okay, Steve. Well, thanks for joining us tonight, Steve. Good signal, and good to have you with us there. Don't worry about not getting the questions right. I probably wouldn't have gotten them right either. Anyway, break with you. Let's keep it moving here. Next up would be, I believe, Mike, Chief Mike up in Oklahoma. He got the questions correct. I think he was one of the first ones. WW5ENZ, congratulations. questions. You're up, sir. WB5DRI.
All right, WB5DRI, WW5ENT here. Yeah, that wasn't genius or anything. That was a pure guess. Everybody have a great evening. Appreciate everybody coming out. It was kind of neat. We finally calmed down a little bit, and we were able to talk. Anyway, and thank you, Dale, for putting together Net Logger. That was a great thing. And anyway, we'll I'll say 73s and turn it back to you, Brian, WB5DRI. Great job.
Okay, Mike. Well, thank you for that. 73s to you. Have a good evening there. Break with WW5ENZ. Let's go back to John and Hamul, also with the correct answers. WA6LJS. You're up, John. WB5DRI.
Okay, thank you, Brian. WB5DRI. This is WA6LJS. 73 to everybody. Good net. Pretty much you used the local receiver the whole time. Not one station I had, one visitor, and I had to use the SDR. So thanks for running it, and good net, Brian. Back to you, WA6LJS.
Okay, John. Well, thanks for your help tonight, and we'll talk to you again soon. 73s for now. Break with WA6LJS. We're back to my older brother Dale up in East Texas. Dale, you're up for the 73 round. W5OG, WB5DRI.
Okay. Fine, Brian. Yeah, very good evening to everyone. Enjoyed it. Good conditions and good net. Good questions there from Lee, as always. 73, everybody. See you on Echo Link just for a couple minutes there. W5OG, back to net.
Okay, Dale. Break with you. Let's go back to our commander, K1BOB. Bob, you're up for the 73 round, WB5DRI.
We flew on a cross country one time with a friend in the 90s down at the Cannon Air Force Base, so we could get fixed if we broke down there. The F-1 models there, they knew how to work on them. And we took off out of there, flew a low level down to, and we went on to the Gila Bend range. There is a Gila Bend range there, and there's also a cantonment area there. We dropped down low level and got cleared on the pass, and we knew it was pretty hot in the aircraft. I didn't know quite how hot, but you touched the canopy and it felt like you were doing Mach 2. And sure enough, the temperature was 132, 133 degrees there in the summer, and the old Aardvark air conditioning system just could not keep up with it. Well, that's why they always called Gila Bend a glamorous hot spot. You don't want to go there, and I'm glad I didn't put in for a 2C position there. I got talked out of it. Somebody talked me in there on the common sense. Back to you, Brian. I appreciate it. Good to hear everybody tonight.
Okay, Bob, real fine. K1BOB, WB5DRI. Well, 73 is you, Bob. Have a good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight, and thanks for all the help and your comments there. Always interesting stuff. Break with you. Let's go back to Mike up in Nebraska. KF0OPE, you're up, Mike, for the 73 round.
Very good, Brian. Good net tonight. Good questions, Lee. 7-3s, everybody. Have a great night. Maybe catch you tomorrow. KF0OPE, back to WB5DRI in the net.
Okay, Mike, 73 to you. Let's see if Matt might still be with us. KJ5BSW. Matt, you're up for the 73 round, WB5DRI. Well, I think we'll give Matt a 73s. I'm not hearing him, and he was pretty strong with me before. So let's go to Mike out in Anthem. King Queen 6 Echo. Mike, you're up for the 73 round. Okay, Mike, 73 to you. Have a very good evening there, Mike. Break with KQ6E. Let's go to Charlie out in Cartersville. K4YDB. Thanks for your help tonight. Charlie, you're up, sir. WB5DRI.
WB5DRI, K4YDB. Well, thanks for running the net tonight, Brian. It was a good net. You had a lot of people in there. I count 24 so far. It's a good turnout for Tuesday night. Anyway, 73s, everybody. Everybody have a great day or a great evening. And I'm going to retire to the bedrooms. K4YDB, back to net.
Okay, Charlie. Well, 73s to you. Break with K4YDB. Let's try KK6EOL. Matt, if you're still in there with us, you're up for the 73 round. WB5DRI. Oh, I'm not hearing Matt. Is there another station trying to check in? Well, let's keep it moving here. I think we'll give Matt a 73s, and let's go to John up in Kansas. K0VAC. If you're still in there with us, John, you're up for the 73 round. WB5DRI.
WB5DRI with the group K0VAC. Good to be here again. Thanks for running the net. Probably be able to get in next week. Maybe the question will be closer to something that I know something about. And 58-year anniversary of Gemini 12 today with Tim Lovell and Buzz Aldrin on a Gemini 12. Took off launching yesterday. Just thought you guys might want to know that. Anyway, the other thing is November 8th, November India Foxtrot, N8NIF. He was in Grand Rapids, Michigan, if you want to put that in your notes. All the best, everybody. 73s around. K0VAC.
Okay, John. Well, thank you very much for that information about November 8th, November India Foxtrot in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I got that down on the log here, and thanks for the information about Gemini 12 and the 58th anniversary of it. Very interesting stuff there, John. 73s to you. And let's keep it moving here. Next up would be Justin, if you're still in there with us. Justin, KB7LAK, you're up for the 73 round.
Okay, I'm glad I got it right. That's still my answer, but I did get the Thunder Dome one right. The other one, all right.
Okay, Justin, 73 to you. Good evening. And let's go and see if Peter might be back in there. N6, Zulu Bravo in California. You're up for our 73 round, Peter, if you're still with us. WB5DRI. I don't hear Peter. Let's see if Art's still with us. WX7 Lima. Up for the 73 round there, Art. WB5DRI. Okay, Art, thank you for that. WX7 Lima, 73s to you, sir. Yeah, those F-35s are fun to watch fly. That's an amazing airplane. It's amazing to me that there's three different variants of that aircraft even. So anyway, break with WX7 Lima. Let's see if Gary up in Michigan, KI7DIM. If you're still with us, you're up, Gary, for the 73 round. WB5DRI. Is that you, Gary? I guess that's not Gary. Let's keep it moving here. Next up would be KG5PTE. James, you're up for the 73 round. WB5DRI.
WB5DRI, Kilo Golf 5 Papa Tango Echo here on the Flex 6400 using the Alpha Delta DX LB Plus, which I use for 40 through 75 meter. Sounded good. Everybody's got a good signal in here. A little bit of RFI coming off my neighbor's air conditioner unit, but FDR, the electric radio, sure helps. And yeah, just for the record, Flex did release version 7.8.20 tonight. They upgraded from 19 to 20, so I did the upgrade, and everything's working good now. 7-3, Brian. I might be on Echo Link just for a little bit, but I'm going to shut it down because I got to get up early in the morning. We got a heady WB5DRI, KG5PP.
Okay, James. Well, thanks for joining us tonight, and have a good evening there. 73s to you. Break with you. Let's go to see if John in Colorado might be back in there. KF0 Quebec Golf Tango. John, if you're still with us, you're up for the 73 round. WB5 DRI. I think he must have checked out. Let's see if Norm is still in there. N9KJN. Norm, you're up for the 73 round. WB5 DRI. Okay, Norm. Well, thanks for joining us tonight. Have a good evening there in Illinois. 73. Break with N9KJN. Let's try KJ5GRE A/AG. Ross, you're up for the 73 round. WB5 DRI. Okay, well, 73 to you, sir, and thanks for joining us tonight. And again, congratulations. Break with you. Let's try KE0 Lima November Charlie. Ron up in Kansas. If you're still with us, Ron, in Hayes, Kansas, you're up for the 73 round. WB5 DRI. Well, I don't hear Ron. Let's try one of the newer stations that's joined us here. Looks like K0 Charlie Juliet Mike Casey in Nebraska. If you're in there with us and you'd like to get on the net, we're on our 73 round. You're up, sir. WB5 DRI. Okay, Casey, thanks for joining us, and 73 to you, and do come back and join us whenever you can. That is the bottom of the list as I have it. I should say that we have a conference node that's Alpha, Foxtrot, Charlie, and all stations are welcome to join us over there on Echo Link for a short 73 round over there if you would like, if you have the time. We'll be over there for a few minutes at the conclusion of this net. That is the bottom of the list as I have it. Did I miss any stations, or do we have any additional last-minute comments or check-ins? This is WB5 DRI. Please call now. Okay, hearing none, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down and return the frequency to normal amateur use. I want to thank all the participants and all the relays, and everybody have a great evening. God bless our troops, and God bless the USA. This is WB5 DRI, now closing the Air Force's Flyers Club net and returning the frequency to normal amateur use. 73s, everybody.